Wow, what a year. I think most of y'all probably know the story of this past year for me and my family. I had bariatric surgery in November and had some major complications, and for about 6.5 months I was unable to eat or drink or to actually swallow my own saliva. It was pretty wicked experience. Had an incredible surgeon, and in about 1% of the cases you develop a leak. And I always considered myself a 1%er, but that's not the 1% I wanted to fall into, you know? And so it was a tough year, and I just want to recognize a few people that really made a difference, you know, because as you're sitting there unable to really walk from the easy chair back to the bedroom, and you have a lot of time to think. And I thought an awful lot about the risks that the investors of this company took. In the belief that Chris had a marketing model that was going to work, and a belief in all these guys up here that we go out and get the job done. Millions and millions and millions of dollars at risk. And every single day I go out there and work, I want every investor in this company to know I think about you guys, and you're going to make a damn good investment in this company. I'd also like to thank Chris and Jerry for the tireless work along with the senior management team and all the employees of Ambit Energy. You know, we always we're now being recognized in Dallas as one of the best places in Dallas, Texas to work, and that's a reflection of the leadership of the senior management team, but I think as importantly it's a reflection of all the employees. I'd like to thank my family. You know, I always believe it, put God first, your family second, and put this business third. And without my family being there every day, and my kids coming up to me and giving me a hug when I could hardly hug them back, that meant everything. And they're sitting right over there. If you guys would just stand up in place. That's my mother. I'm going to ask my sister to stand up too. Auntie, would you stand up? And I want to tell you real quickly about my sister. She's a medical doctor, and she has a large practice out in California. And when I fell down with the leak, she came back to Austin, Texas, and was there for me. And I love you for that. And then of course, my soulmate, best friend, and wife of, 28 years, October 3rd, and 7 years before that. But I'm telling you, the Rock of Gibraltar, God sent me a saint, and my wife, Betsy McClure. Would you stand up, honey? And I want to tell you what happened over this year, and I'm not going to talk business, but you know, I was a human being before this experience, living a spiritual experience, and I left on the other side as I got well, and I'm still recovering. I left a spiritual being living a human experience, and that was a major transformation. I always considered myself to be religious and spiritual. But, you know, what really comes into focus is what's important. And I've always tried to give of myself to go out and help you guys and travel, and the sacrifices that my family puts forward to allow me to do that are just incredible. But I want to tell each and every one of you that this year I'm absolutely focused and dedicated, because I believe it's my calling to go out and help each and every one of you to, if you're willing to do the work, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be responsible for your success. You're going to be responsible for your own success. My responsibility is to lead you and give the information so that you can make yourself successful. And I don't think that there's a single person in here, every single person in this room can stand on this stage and be a top 30 income earner. You just have to look in the mirror, and y'all know I carry around my mirror with me. And if I want to know what's going right, or if I want to know what's going wrong in my business, I just look in the mirror. I don't blame corporate, I don't blame my downline, I don't blame my upline, which happens to be Chris Chambliss. He'd be easy to blame, but I don't do that. I look in the mirror and I find the reason for my success, or I find the reason for my challenges and what's stopping me from being successful. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to go look in the mirror and decide, are you going to strap it on and go for it? Or are you going to lay down on your why, your family, or for whatever reason you're doing this business and go on to another opportunity? And what I'm here to tell you is you have the finest and most respected retail energy provider in the United States of America, and you have the opportunity to go make a positive change, not only in your life, but in an awful lot of other people's lives. So my pledge to you is this. I'm going to go out and help every single person that wants to help themselves. And together, we're going to take this company from what's probably going to end up being about a $400 million company to 2010. We're going to take this to $1 billion company, and you and I are going to do it together. God bless you all.